By taking a look at this game, I have to expose this game. The only people that are gonna disagree with me are the Sega fanboys. You know, I don't like PlayStation fanboys, Sega fanboys. Yet, there will be that time one of these few Sega fanboys here on Earth are gonna be defending this game, saying that this Shinobi game is a 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, underrated game. But what you're seeing right now, this game looks so fiery, Marvel and indie game all the way. Sega doesn't even bother putting everything they have to make this amazing 2D game. Instead, they go into the indie games route. Just hire these incompetent designers, drawers, animators to make this low budget Shinobi Woke of Vengeance. Back in the days in Sega, classic Sega days, the design, the gameplay was so amazing, but for this design, but the design of this game, just take a look. It looks so fiery, and by look at the dialogues of these characters talking, and look at the graphical glitch on the background, this game's incomplete, dude. Is it a glitch of the game or not? Yeah, just take a look. Look it for yourself. I'm telling you, this is just an indie game. Indie, low budget, low quality, no seriousness, no going all out into making a perfect Woke of Vengeance Shinobi game. Instead, they're just too lazy to have this design to be drawn. Is the gameplay good? Of course it is good. The gameplay is good. Satisfying attack. Even if you compare this to Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, that game is terrible, dude. Is the gameplay for Ninja Gaiden Ragebound good? Of course it is, but at the same time, by taking a look at the design and the graphics in this game, it's just so low budget. Even this design like this is even bad for your mental health, because when you take a look at the fairy designs, the dialogues of these characters, the way they are hand drawing, and I know in my mind, as soon as I saw this design, it wasn't good for my mental health. It makes me feel like I'm part of like the idiotic Sega fanboy, Marvel, indie, and fairy club. I wanted Ninja Gaiden Ragebound to be a good game, but when you look at that gameplay, they're taking that to the NES, but even worse. Even on the one on Super Nintendo, the Ninja Gaiden games on Super Nintendo was great, but now they're doing like the Super Nintendo route for Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. It's just they don't even put efforts into that game. The graphics and design, it's not gonna be aging well, dude. It's gonna get way too old rapidly. You're not gonna even play that game anymore. And by playing the Woke of Vengeance, these developers and this hack company Sega, they don't even put it at all, dude. Compare that to the Sega Genesis and the Sega Saturn days. They just put everything to make this game amazing, dude. But now, with the lack of innovation from this Woke of Vengeance, you're just simply playing a low-budget indie game, Sega Genesis style gameplay. It's not even worth my money. I'm not gonna give my money to Sega and give them a feedback. Hey, this is the type of game I want. This is the type of design that I want. A fairy design, an indie game design, hiring these incompetent indie developers that cannot even hand draw like how it was back in the 1990s, or can't even hand drawn just like the old anime days. They're incompetent, dude. Yes, the gameplay, it's always important. The gameplay is always important, satisfying. But take a look at this graphics in this game. Does it is it me? And does it is it me as a Christian, a follower of Jesus Christ, or is this game is it looks so goofiest that it's gonna affect your mental health? I'm serious about this. This is why do you think? Why do you if you've been okay, if you've been into my channel for a very long time, why do you think I don't play no more anime games? I don't play the games that just looks like indie disguise. Why do you think I don't play that game? Why do you think I don't even want to play this game, the Demon Slayer, the Hero Comic Chronicles? And why do you think I have to play this game? Because I have to expose this game just to show that these type of designs, animations, the character dialogues just look so furry. Is the gameplay good? Of course it is good. You can take this look for yourself. It's the if I have problems with 2D, no, I don't have problems with 2D games, but by taking a look at this, it looks indie, dude. I know Sega would have done way better than this. Instead, they just hired incompetent designers to make this game the way it looks. Is the gameplay good? Of course it is. I don't have problems with this gameplay. It's 2D, right? Let's take a look at some more. It's time to take a deeper look on this. I'm serious. I don't have a problem with the gameplay. This is the type of gameplay we need. We need instead of playing that movie game. Way better than the PlayStation 5 exclusive games. Way better than the PlayStation 5 Spider-Man Miles Morales. Way better than The Last of Us. Instead of doing the walking simulator game. This is we call action. Arcade. We really need this nowadays. I just want Sega to just make a new console, dude. When are they gonna make this? When they're gonna make a new console instead of wasting your money for this game that nobody's not gonna even play, except for the Sega Genesis fanboys or the Sega fanboys. Because you know Sega fanboys are going to be defending this game. They really are, dude. Yeah, it's been Shinobi. When was the last time we ever got that game? Oh, that was a long time ago. Way too long. Decades. Now we finally got the game back, and now this game is nothing but a low-budget game. Oh, finally we got a new Ninja Gaiden game, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. That's great news, but at the same time, it's been a decade since Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. And now we got Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, low budget, low quality, poor graphics designed, worse than the NES. The 8, the 4, the 2, the 1-bit design game, dude. That's good. That's good. That's what I like about game designs. Satisfaction. That's what I like from Sega. Damn, this would have been look better. Just think about it. Take a look at this fairy design right here. Just imagine if Sega were to go 2D, but make it realistic, just like Yakuza games, like Gears of War. Make it realistic, 2D. Excuse me, but make it 2D arcade type game. Do you think I will buy the game? Of course. This demo. Who cares? Yeah. Wait a minute. How am I supposed to get on? Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's just a demo. So far, the gameplay is good. Nothing against the gameplay, but the design is my main problem. It's gonna be affecting your mental health. It's bad for your mental health, bad for your Sega favoritism health. And the game's too easy. Of course I did. I'm serious, it is easy. Way easier than Sekiro. I saw the treasure. I don't care, it's just a demo. See, too easy. Well, the only thing I'll give this game is the game knowing where I'm supposed to go. That's the good part. It's just a demo, who cares? You know what these crosses remind you of? You know why Sega put this on purpose? You know when you look at the Sonic Adventures 1, the Sega Dreamcast behind the case, 6 characters, 6 stories modes. and 6 missions per each I forgot what was the case on it. I don't have it in my room. It was just a 666. Sega's becoming Antichrist. This is some Antichrist move. Damn, that was way too easy. I don't care. It's the demo. Who cares? Yeah, just take a look at the designs. I have nothing against the gameplay, I'm telling you. This gameplay is amazing. Hey, that's the guy from that one game on the PlayStation 2. But I would never buy indie games. Sega lover, if you're watching this video, there is no way for you to solve this puzzle. It'll take you like 15 minutes to solve this problem. I swear. I know that's gonna take you 15 minutes. Even if you replay this game 5 times, you still don't know what to do in this game. I'm just kidding, dude. Is there blocking in this game? Because I know blocking. need to unlock this thing. It's unnecessary to have that in the video game. You can just basically just go ham in this game. Just don't get why. That's what I don't like about games. Having to unlock. Having to do all this nonsense puzzle things. So annoying. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, take a look at this design, dude. See how this design looks? That is so high-key fairy, dude. I don't care. It's demo. See? That's what I don't even like about games like this. It's so stupid. Why would we even Sega do something like that? Yeah, what's the point? Honestly, when I play this game, this does not really feel like a Shinobi game. It was supposed to have like a sequel OST, but it's not a sequel of OST. It's just adding poor indie game designs, fairy designs, to make it sound like this game is, to make it seem like this game is for you. But this is not even my Shinobi game. I'm serious, it's not even my game. This is not my Shinobi game. If I played this on Sega Genesis, I would have a real blast playing this game. Is it badass? Of course it is badass. I know this game is gonna get too old for this. Any games that's gonna make this game age, not gonna age too well. It's gonna be immediately old on arrival. Sega fanboys are not gonna be playing this game. Yeah, take a look at this. I don't care about the cutscenes. I'm here to expose this game and take a look at the graphics. I feel like these villains in this game, they don't even belong to Shinobi. It's like this feels like I'm playing like a crossover. Like it's like a crossover of Shinobi and the garbage whatever the comics where they get this design from. You see how easy this boss is. Oh gosh. Yeah, too bad. What's the point? Look at you, see? All that hard work I've done. Nah, I'm just kidding. Bruh, look at this. I'm telling you, take a look at this carefully, you Sega fanboys. Tell me that this design doesn't look badass. It's not badass. I said this once again. It's very indie and Marvel 3-in-1. Low budget, not giving in their best design of this game, and the OST is in this game is not even a sequel OST to the original Shinobi games. This is some lack of OSTs. Not even listening to this game's OST is not enough for me to be playing this game. It's a waste of my time. Too bad I can't even play the next game. Available for purchase. Such a demo game. So like I said, don't even bother playing this game. Don't even give your money to Sega. Just tell them just make a new console ready. Don't even rate this game 10 out of 10 a masterpiece. It's not. How can you consider this a masterpiece when I said earlier that this design, I just said this multiple times. I have to repeat myself because you guys don't understand, and you Sega fanboys too. Is the gameplay good? Of course it is good. But is the OST in this game sucks? Of course it does suck. The design of the OST sucks. And this is gonna affect to make this game going to age way too fast. So if I were you, don't even buy this game. What would I rate this game? 4 out of 10.